A couple of months ago I got hit in the face with a knuckle duster.
Knuckle dusters. Today I'm on the streets of Coventry, a city that was almost entirely destroyed during World War II. And my mission today is to understand what life is like for those people that are on the streets, that are still suffering almost a century after this city was almost pulled down to the ground.
A city of tents.
You're all refugees, everybody here.
Yeah.
Around 50 men are camped here on the cold, hard floor.
They're all being treated the same, which is not treated good at all.
What is that like to sleep on a doorway?
Scary and it's freezing, it's not nice, it's horrible.
You're only one paycheck away from being there yourself, with shocking new research revealing a staggering 39% of Brits have experienced some form of homelessness. Homeless statistics across the country are at an all-time high, with staggering numbers on the streets and hundreds of thousands of British families homeless.
I've got real lung problems. I have to take medication every day.
You don't really make plans when you're homeless, to be fair. It's just take every day as it comes. You don't even know you're going to wake up tomorrow.
Welcome back to Broken Britain. Is this not one of the richest countries and richest cities in the world? Oh my god, look at all this chewing gum on the floor and some more homeless people. What has happened to my country? What has happened to the UK?
Is Coventry quite violent? Is there some...
Well,
can be.
You wouldn't say so. I'm telling you, it's dangerous here, this place, mate.
Thousands are desperate for a flat in blocks like these. It's cold and mouldy in this flat. The damage has been caused by a persistent leak. It's been like this for 8 years. They feel trapped, as before moving in here, they were homeless.
You never feel 100% safe. You've always got to be on your guard, so you never really get to sleep.
It's quite a rough town with a lot of problems.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh, wow. Whole box of popcorn. Wow. That's very nice of you. Tub each? Oh, no, not for me. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Do you mind if I ask, what makes you do such a kind thing?
I just like being kind.
You like being kind? This is...
And if you think one of them wants to come to the homeless people, isn't it? Same on the street. And stones just right down there as well. The dogs.
Well, thank you for helping.
It's alright. Catch you later, mate.
Lovely to meet you, and all the best. Kat, nice to meet you. I'm Andrew.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Want a coffee or anything?
Nah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll buy you one if you want one.
I won't mind one if that's okay.
You want a coffee?
Yes, please. Thank
Two sugars.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Wow.
Nice.
That is nice. Is there a lot of nice people in Coventry?
Yeah, there's people what help you. A lot of people, to be fair. It's the same as anywhere. A lot of people look down at you. There's people like you've seen that lady there. I mean, what help?
I'm glad to see you just wanted to help. That's fantastic.
It'd be hard work with that. People like that, it'd be near on impossible. I mean,
Yeah. So Adam, you said that you sleep on the streets, like actually out in the cold.
in shop doorways.
What is that like to sleep on a doorway?
It's scary and it's freezing. It's not nice. It's horrible. Can't really sleep because obviously, especially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights when the town's
Busy.
yeah, it's not good.
Is it also quite scary as well? Because you don't know who's walking
That's
around
what
you,
I'm saying,
right?
Yeah, exactly. You don't get proper sleep. If you're that nervous, the slightest
Exactly.
noise, you're awake.
It's like trying to sleep with one eye open.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've just started. There we go.
Right.
Wow.
The yellow one.
What's the yellow one?
The yellow one, you can see one is yellow.
Yep, I can see the yellow one there. Whoa, no! Wow. That's cool, man.
I should have called it then.
No, but that was good. You caught it on your head somehow. Whoa! Man! Right. Oh, nearly. Is it your dog?
My dog, of course. Who else would it be?
I don't know. What's your dog's name?
Jar.
Can I stroke it?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask your story, my friend?
Well, I've been all over France, every town, every city, all over Spain. I've learnt 6 languages.
6?
Almost fluently, and 2 languages a little.
That's really impressive.
I guess I'm back in England, nearly 50 years out of the country, and getting too old for the sleeping in the streets.
So you're sleeping on the streets as well at the moment?
No, I'm in a homeless hostel.
So you'd still be considered homeless. You've slept on the streets as well?
Yeah. I slept on the streets here when I came back for 2 years.
How was that, man?
Cold.
Very cold.
The winters. My God, the winter.
The winter was brutal, was it?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the cold gets dangerous at times over here?
Oh, of course it does, eh? I've got real lung problems from... Yeah, I have to take medication every day.
I mean, that's the thing. I think sometimes sleeping on the streets can cause like long-lasting damage, can't it?
Yeah. I was blowing fire and I collapsed one lung blowing the flame.
Now, it may just be the way that I came into Coventry, but I feel like I've already seen quite a lot of signs of like deprivation, some areas that felt like they were struggling. It makes me think about whether Coventry is an area that needs more investment, but maybe it will be more different as we come across into the city centre. So what was your name, my friend?
Richard.
Richard? And,
Yeah.
And have you been in Coventry long?
Yeah, I've been here my whole life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to sort my life out and I'm just trying to help myself find a better life, you know.
That's massively respectable, man.
Thank you, mate.
Have you ever had to sleep on the streets, or you been okay from that side? You have?
I've actually slept on the streets for a few years and stuff. Yeah, because I couldn't find places for housing, for accommodation, because places were full and I've had to wait on waiting lists and stuff.
Oh. It sounds like the waiting lists have been quite bad in Coventry. I spoke to another gentleman, he was on it for 6 months, like he's still not got anywhere.
There's a big population here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not easy for the council to find places because there's so many people wanting to come here because Coventry's a good place to live. Yes, but they are finding new places for people.
That's good.
So they've helped me. Yeah,
That's really good. How long did it take them?
It didn't take that long, to be fair. It took a few weeks on the streets. The accommodation was sorted out for me. There's a bit of circumstance in my accommodation at the minute.
What kind of thing is it? Is it like violence? Or?
Another housemate has laid his hands on me. I didn't lay my hands on him.
Thank
That's
you,
very
mate.
kind. That's really kind of you. Thank you. I chose not to react to him. I just chose to question what I'd done wrong. Apparently I was slamming doors and he didn't like it. I didn't slam them intentionally to do anything wrong to him. That's the kind of things that can happen when you're in shared accommodation, because you're not always going to get on.
Do you think he's kind of a violent person, maybe?
Well, he seemed violent at the time. I'm no saint. I've been violent in the past, not by my own choice, and I'm not going to preach and say I've never done nothing wrong, because I have, but in that time and space I didn't actually do anything wrong, and I'm just trying to sort it out now.
And was this the council that put you in this?
Yeah, it was the council. They've basically put me forward to a housing association. I can't currently speak to the housing association at the minute because I've got no way of contact with them.
A very long time ago, I used to work in Coventry, and I used to work for a supermarket, and someone that I worked with said to me that a gunshot was fired from a tower block through the store, and I believe it was this tower block here. I could be wrong, but I believe it was this tower block where a bullet was fired through the store. Do you know anyone else that sleeps on the street? On the street, or
down there.
That's good.
Yeah, he's homeless. There's a few homeless people, but I just tend to hang around with one friend. It's a lot easier.
Like, do you ever sleep in the same location? Because I just wonder whether there's a bit of like safety in numbers. Or
I like just to be on my own self. You know what I mean? Because when I'm on my own, nothing can go wrong in my eyes.
I guess some people have said that they made friends with people and then they've been betrayed and stuff stolen.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've had my bedding stolen, my clothes.
Yeah.
Even my shoes once. You know what I mean? So now I have to sleep with my shoes in my pillow. Yeah,
And then that
good.
probably makes your feet colder as well.
I prefer sleep with them off.
No, but it's sad that you have to do that, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Better than waking up with no fucking shoes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, exactly.
That happens all the time, man. Your sleeping bags get nicked if you leave them somewhere. Your cardboard gets nicked. You can't fall asleep with phones out here. You can't have nothing out here.
What would you say is the hardest thing about being on the street?
Finding someone you can trust that'll work with you as a teammate, not just fuck you off. They're not going to rob you in the middle at night and then fuck off with all your stuff and shit like that. Don't get it wrong, that sounds a bit wrong, but there is people out here what are genuine, you know what I mean? What are actually that have actually got your back. It's a little community. We've all got each other's back. We all look after each other. If I'm sat here and I've got 2 sausage rolls and one of my mates walked past me, I'm not here, have a sausage roll, you know what I mean? That's just me. I'm like that with everybody.
Have you been betrayed like in the past?
Yeah, it's just a normal thing for me. People do it to me all the time. I'm too trusting.
Like, what kind of things have they done? Like, is it like
passed
stealing?
them money to go and fetch them stuff, they've not come back. It's just little things like that. Or I'm on guitar pin for my head in. People nick them and all.
Penny whistle, play clarinet, play saxophone.
It's so impressive that you learned all of these things. You learned 6 languages, you learned all these tricks.
Yeah.
Like, you must be a very intelligent person.
Well, I don't know about that.
In one way or another.
Perseverance, you know.
Perseverance, never giving up.
Never giving up, wanting to do it, you know, wanting to learn. And of course I learned. Everything I've learned by myself. Not from someone showing me the beginning to juggle, and that was it. I just carried on.
Do you enjoy it?
Of course, it's my joy, you know. It's what I do.
What do you like about it?
I love it. Entertaining. I'm an entertainer.
Yeah. You're bringing joy to the streets.
Yes. Most people have no respect.
Today, what do you mean by that?
Well, not too many people really appreciate it. And some people, in fact, are very aggressive to me. A couple of months ago, I got hit in the face with a knuckle duster.
Knuckle duster? So they were carrying a weapon around with them, and then they hit you?
Fucked all my eye up and everything.
I can still see the mark there.
Yeah.
Like an indent in your face. Do you know why he did that?
He was begging, and he wasn't making money, and he saw me get money, so he was jealous.
Is Coventry quite violent?
Well,
can be.
You wouldn't say so. I'm telling you, it's dangerous here, this place, mate.
You mentioned that you had a few weeks where you had to sleep on the street. I know you said it only a few weeks, but that must have been really tough. How did you find it?
Well, to be fair, I think I've done a few months. I think the longest was like about 4 months. That was tough, do you know what I mean? I was moving from place to place because of my bad addiction habit, which now I'll seek help for.
Is that how you ended up on the streets?
Yeah, more or less was, yeah.
How did that happen?
It was my own fault. I didn't pay service charges.
Was that because you were spending the money on drugs and stuff? Yeah, I respect your honesty as well. You're very open as a person.
Thank you. But I've learned from them mistakes now, and I'm trying to correct it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask which substances in particular?
Crack, a bit meth as well. To be fair, like the stuff that you find on the streets now, it's got all kind of chemicals in it. I think.
Is it? You think it's especially dangerous?
Yeah, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Especially the harder ones. You know what I mean? The harder you get, the more risks you take, and obviously the more intensity you're going to feel in euphoria. But with that comes a downfall. It's not just always advantage. There's going to be a lot of disadvantage as well. You know what I mean? It's hit and miss, and sometimes there is a miss. And when there's a miss,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
that's what always scared me about drugs. You could take it one time, and if it's a dodgy drug, you could die.
Yeah, definitely. It's so easy to overdose on minimal drugs these days. It's so easy. You can take the smallest bit and you can overdose, because it's strong stuff. Do you know what I mean?
In 2023, there were 5,448 cases where someone overdosed, according to the Office of National Statistics, in England and Wales. This was the highest number of drug-related deaths on record and 11% higher than the previous year.
I had a friend, someone that I knew, that took a dodgy pill and then they just died. It's scary. Did you manage to get clean, or is it still a struggle?
Yeah, I'm getting cleaner now. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I'm not currently using it at the minute. I'm just trying.
That's really good.
I'm just trying to figure a plan out and trying to get the notebook out and just trying to figure a plan and stick to that, and hopefully my life will move forward. You know, I am getting up, as bad as I feel and as rough as I feel, and as much as my demons try to get hold of me, I know that I have got to attend. You know what I mean? And I am going to attend. I'm going to keep attending, and hopefully things will get better. So
no, that's really good, mate. And do you mind saying, what was your story, Adam? Like, how did you end up?
Well, I ended up homeless when COVID all started. basically. I started going in hostels and whatnot. And when the lockdown come off, they basically put everyone back on the streets.
Yeah.
Because I'm a single male, I've got no priorities. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So but how did...
Oh yeah, nice one. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, nice one.
You want a pizza slice, mate?
No, I'm okay. Have you bought one? Okay.
Yeah, mate. Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm just making a documentary, by the way. Are you okay to be in it? Are you happy to be in it? Ah, thank you. Like, yeah, because it's great to see just people being kind. I think that's what we... Yeah, and that's what we want to see more of, and I hope the documentaries encourage people to be generous like that.
Yeah, I'm always like that, mate, anyway.
Okay, well, I'm glad Coventry's got you on board.
Yeah, of course.
Look, there's quite a few nice people, to be fair.
That's good. Nice to meet you, Kat. See you. All the best. All the best, Kat. Ah, she gave the pizza in the end. Nice. Nice. When COVID happened, they kind of threw you out onto the streets.
When COVID happened a few years back, that's when all my problems started. Since then, I've been in and out of supported accommodation, hostels, and whatnot. My last property was a hostel. You know what I mean? And I got kicked out of there, basically, for not attending a free key work appointment it was. They said I weren't engaging. So obviously I've been kicked out there. And now, because I'm a single male, I've got no priorities.
Yeah.
So I'm at the bottom of the council list.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
If I had a
so have you
missus
been...
and a kid,
Yeah.
I'd be a higher priority. I wouldn't be homeless. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
And how long have you been working with the council to try and get a place?
Oh, since I've become homeless.
So for 6 months you've been trying with the council, and then they've still not given you a place?
No, because I'm at the lowest category on Home Finder. Basically, you got like vulnerable people like beaten wives and whatnot. They're the highest priority. Single mums and whatnot. Then you got couples, single males. We're at the bottom. So I'm the last one to get offered anywhere. You know what I mean? I get offered places what people don't want. You know?
You just get what's left over.
If there is anything left over, yeah.
Right.
That's why it takes so long when you're a single male.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare, man. Not good.
Giving me the details to attend the hearing tomorrow. So obviously
The history of Coventry actually goes way back before World War II. In fact, it goes all the way back to the Middle Ages. Coventry had a thriving wool trade. And in fact, because of Coventry's strategic location, you know, it's very central, it was really a hub of trade and activity.
I have to make some money, you know.
Can I ask you one last question? I was just going to ask you, what's the shelter like?
No, I'm in a good place. I'm in the gateway.
Really
very clean. I can't be any quicker, man. They give me everything except food. I have to get my own food. I have to pay 100 and something, 169, I think it is.
169 a month?
A month, yeah.
Is that quite hard to afford when you're...
Well, of course.
When you don't have a job?
Hey, of course it's not easy. I'm struggling. Where did my man go for you?
It's just gone over there. Is there anything I can get you, or anything like that? Like anything you need?
That helps me. If you could help me with anything, I would appreciate it.
Is there anything that you need? I don't have any cash, but I'm happy to get you something.
Could you get me a packet of cigarettes?
Is there anything else I can get you other than cigarettes? Because I feel bad getting cigarettes.
No, please, because I love a cigarette.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Well, any kind of food, like, you know, sausages and things like that, fish fingers.
So you can cook them if I give them to you?
Yes.
Do you got a freezer?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I've got everything.
All right, let me hurry. I'm going to get you that stuff, all right?
Any kind of food.
All right, let me get you that.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter. 2 seconds, mate. Okay, the good news is we're right next to a Sainsbury's.
You've come in the wrong way, lovely.
Sorry. So we've got bread. this, I guess. Oh, these look like tastier sausages. Maybe he will like these, I hope. I'm trying to be super quick because his friend seemed like he was in a hurry. I'm worried he's just going to walk off, because if his friend was trying to get him to leave. Maybe butter will be here. Yes. Let's go for this one, I guess. Right, now I'm looking for the freezers. I don't know, it's only a small Sainsbury's, but I'm really struggling to find stuff in. Ah, yes. Right, fish fingers, there. I was surprised when he said that he has to pay like 160 a month. I thought shelters like that were free. I mean, I would imagine 160 a month is not easy to rub together when you don't have a job and you're on the streets. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. Ugh. My friend, what was you? There you go, here's some things.
Oh, thank you, man.
Hopefully they're decent.
Yeah.
Oh, no, oh no, it's so hard to carry all this stuff.
Everything's good, food is as good as money.
Yeah, mate, I hope you like the sausages. I tried to get a decent one as well.
Yeah,
but,
thank you.
No worries, man.
No, you know, food is good, it's good like money.
It's good like money.
Good money, yeah.
I think sometimes people don't realise how important it can be just to give things like food.
They just give me a lot of food that's out to date, but it's okay.
Oh.
Most of it's okay. You can.
So even if you get out of date food, you're still happy to get something.
Well, you know, many times I need it, mate.
Yeah. Sometimes you do.
There's no money about at all.
And then you're not able to eat sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I always manage to eat somehow.
But yeah, sometimes it's really
hard. I won't
hard.
give up if I haven't got enough to eat. I'll carry on working until I have.
I was just going to ask you what your name was.
Joseph.
Joseph. It's lovely to meet you, Joseph.
Yeah, thank you. It's lovely to meet you also.
Like
this
it.
is nice.
Good dog as well. He's not going to hopefully bite me. Oh,
nothing wrong with good food, my man.
No, mate. I hope it helps a little bit.
Well,
Makes it
of course. You see, this woman, she just got me 2 bags. It's all crisps and...
crisps and stuff.
Yeah, but...
something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll end up... of course, I can't eat it all, so I'll give it to people also who need it, you know.
Oh, you're going to give it to other homeless people?
Yeah, not all of it, but of course, look, I'm not going to eat all that. All kinds of chips and things, you know. And some cereals and so on. And okay. Yeah, okay, Barnsley. You ran here? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's out today, but...
And what is it that makes you help other homeless people, if you don't mind me asking?
What is it? Being homeless for so long, I understand how it is. It's terrible, and it can be really terrible. And if people don't help you, oh God, there's nothing worse if you don't get no help, mate. I'm telling you. Sometimes, honestly, I can stand here all the day for £2-3. Other days I make £10-15. I never know. Some days it's absolutely hopeless. I can stand here. Maybe I'm lucky if I get £1, £2. Hours and hours. You know, especially when it's very cold and raining and things. Of course, when you get the better weather, I get a bit more money.
Really? So when it's rainy, it's harder to people give less money as well. So it's horrible when it's raining, then.
Yeah, it can be really, really terrible.
So you're hoping to get a place. Would you want to have a job as well?
I'm a qualified block paver.
Oh.
I was working. I had a proper job. I had my own flat. When all the COVID's come on, when you're self-employed, nobody wants to pay for a 2-3 grand drive. You know what I mean?
So basically, you were working for yourself,
no,
and then basically
for somebody. I was self-employed, working for somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And obviously, when the work dried up,
they just laid you off.
Yeah, I had no work, and then it all started going tits up from there.
Oh, so. I mean that's the brutal thing. But then COVID was a while ago. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I since then I've never had a permanent place.
Almost for years.
Yeah. On and off. But this time, I haven't had a place for 6 months. The last time I
that was
slept
the
in a
last
bed
time.
was
That was the
6
last
months.
time you slept in a bed was 6 months ago. Man, I'm so sorry about
No,
that.
it's not
man.
your fault. It's just one of them things. It's fucking shit the way the system's set up, man.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Somewhere to live, a job, and a nice life.
What was the hardest thing that you found whilst you were on the streets?
Just loss, really. You know, like when you get connected and close to someone and then you hear that they're not there anymore. People that have died, people that have passed away, people that have, I don't know, been arrested and you're not going to see them for a long time. But sometimes it weren't even their fault, they've just been involved in something. They weren't really intentionally hurting someone, but what they were doing in the eyes of the law was a crime, and they've gone away for a long time. There's a lot of other things in the street, muggings, getting hard done by when you think you can put your trust in someone and they do you wrong.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to be careful, you know. There is a lot of bad stuff that happens, can't stop it, it's just one of those things.
Is there any other struggles that you've had as well?
My actual daily living routine, I'm struggling with that because I actually have got no routine.
You want like a purpose or something to drive to?
Other normal people getting up, daily routine, going to work, supporting for their family. I've got no incentive for that. I want to. I don't feel like I need to go to the gym. I don't feel like I've got a family to provide for because I haven't. It's not like I'm being selfish. I just haven't got that incentive. But I want that incentive. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes hours and hours really for nothing, absolutely. And I'm talking for nothing, like maybe someone gives a couple of pennies or, you know.
Why do you think that is? That they don't give when it's raining?
I don't know, they just don't, you know. They bought me a load of shopping bags. Oh! Look, that's nice, isn't it?
Alright, Joseph, I'll leave you to it.
Okay,
but
man.
all the best, my friend. And
Thank you, God
thank you
bless
very
you.
much, man.
Thank you.
as well. See you. Cheers. Joseph seems like a lovely guy, and a lot of people I don't think realise how generous people that are homeless are. And often when you ask why they help out other people that are homeless when they have almost nothing themselves, they do give that same answer, which is, you know, they know how much of a struggle it is, and so they want to help other people that are in that situation because, you know, they know what it's like. So when you're giving to a homeless person, you might not just be helping one person, but you actually might be helping a bunch of other people as well. And I know what I gave there was something only very small. I didn't really feel comfortable giving cigarettes. Cigarettes are not really my thing. But yeah, very nice person. For example, like a job or?
Yeah, I'd really like to do that, and hopefully in the future I will have a job, you know. That's my plan at the minute, that's how I'm
good.
thinking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, that's great, man. Did you mention that sometimes you struggle to have like even enough food?
Yeah, enough money, enough clothes, enough...
Do you sometimes feel like you have to like maybe even skip meals because you don't have enough food?
I do skip meals. There's definitely a lot of people in Coventry that are kind and they do
That's
help.
really good.
They do help people. I found out in Coventry, if you're willing to help yourself, there's people here that will help you. I genuinely believe in this city there is people that will help. Do you know what I mean?
Is there anything that you do feel like you need?
Yeah, like I feel like you've helped me enough today. Like you spoke.
I haven't done anything, mate.
Yeah, like I feel like you've approached me and just asked if anything would be okay, and I said yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? You just seem like a normal, friendly person. So.
Mate, yeah, I guess sometimes people don't realise that sometimes just stopping and having a chat can go a long way.
Yeah, of course.
But mate, no, massive respect for you, and mate, I'm proud as well of like your journey, getting out or moving away from the drugs, moving towards something like a better life.
Yeah.
So,
you.
mate, keep that up, man. I'm excited for you. I think
you, Andrew.
it'll get better.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank you so
buddy.
much. Thank you.
No worries.
Nice one.
When I was walking into Coventry, I did think, you know, it was it didn't look the nicest in many places, but there is also a lot of beauty in this city. There's a lot of beauty in this city as well. And this isn't you got this, but there's also like the cathedral. There is definitely these beautiful areas in Coventry. I can see you're like, is this your jacket?
Yeah,
it's like, it's quite battered, like it's got a bit of rips. Like,
I've got these clothes what I'm wearing in.
do you need a new like jacket?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no, I like a coat, yeah. This is battered, the zips fucked on it, it's all ripped.
It's all ripped, it's
It's all ripped and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new coat would be nice.
That would help you?
Yeah, how long?
I'll go straight away and I'll just try and find something and come back to you.
Alright.
Do you know where a good place is? Is like... Okay, so what I'm thinking is to try and find one that's quite thick. Hold on. Maybe this. What? 159? How could it cost that much? Right, I'm gonna try a different store. I mean, the jackets I was looking at in there were like 150 quid. And I have never spent anywhere close to 150 quid on a jacket. Not even in the same region. I'm gonna find another shop and hopefully find a jacket for a more reasonable price. Okay, I'm in the men's section. I still haven't seen any jackets. There's one jacket here, but it's how thick is it? I'd rather something a bit thicker. So I like these because they're like thick. They've got this bubble thing. They're quite thick, but they've got no sleeves. Ah, sick. Okay, this has sleeves. That's good. Okay. The receipt's inside it as well, so if you change side that you change to mine and you want a different one, then, but yeah, cool, mate, all the best, and thank you very much, buddy.
But when I went to Glasgow, I met people that were sleeping on the streets, that had to fight the brutal elements with the strong winds and bitter cold. They had to deal with violence. One man was even spat at on the streets, and you can watch that documentary here.